everybody, welcome back to Sticky Floor Friday. As you can tell, I'm sans glasses, I'm sans brick wall, because I'm giving you what you asked for. But I am not alone. I brought with me a super fan. That is the Sister Nerd.
Sister
with
Nerd.
words. What are you? The nerdly sister?
I don't know. Whatever you want to call
Okay,
it.
how excited are you for this movie?
I've been waiting since it came out on the 18th of November.
That's great. That makes one of us. Let's go. Alright, so here we are in some weird park. Peter Cooper, who maybe you can see up there, lording over the proceedings. And we have to sit super close because I'm holding this right out in front of me. There's nothing to put the camera on, so this is going to look a little odd. but it kind of makes sense because we just came out of the weirdest movie I've seen definitely all year. Please explain everything that happened in this one.
So Jacob takes his shirt off. Bella and Edward get married. Bella gets pregnant and has a baby and dies. And Jacob falls in love with the baby.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
We saw a grown man fall in love with a newborn baby. It happened. He walks into the room and he sees a baby.
Newborn.
A tiny baby.
Tiny little baby.
It's just like, oh, I'm a baby. He falls in love with the baby.
He imprints, if you will.
Whatever, he imprints. They have a word for it. Basically, in the Twilight world, imprinting equals pedophilia.
Apparently wolf ears are different, though, they say.
Who said that? They never said that in the movie, did they?
Maybe in the book.
Okay, well,
Not in the movie.
I wasn't watching the book. I was watching a movie. So
nothing was explained.
So werewolves are a bunch of pedophiles, is what we found out. So okay, so let's get back to the more uncomfortable parts to this movie, which are pretty much all of them.
Right.
But the biggest, most uncomfortable part is the childbirth, which depicted in this film is the worst experience any woman could ever have in her entire life.
Oh my god.
That was the moral of this film.
Don't have babies.
Don't ever have a child.
Abstinence is the key.
I mean, it really is awful. She breaks her back, there's a bunch of bones breaking, and then someone randomly grabs a scalpel and just starts cutting into her stomach. So then, I guess, Edward must have given her a T-section?
He bit something.
Which is it?
He gave her a tooth section.
Right. So he basically used his teeth to cut open her stomach and pull out this baby who everybody was like, this thing is gonna be, they kept calling it a thing.
A thing, and a demon.
Yeah, and a demon. And they're just like, it's gonna be so evil, and then he brings it out.
It's just a baby.
It's the cutest baby.
Really...
You know what? I would have fallen in love with that baby. He was adorable.
It was a she.
I take it all back. Oh, that's right. Whoops.
Freudian slip. So the baby comes out, and Edward holds her. Her name is Renesmee or something absolutely just ridiculous. And he's holding her, and then Bella's just dead. Bella's dead. But he doesn't really seem to care, I don't think.
No, neither of them do, actually.
No.
They're kind of like, well, oh, Jacob
Was
immediately,
in there. Right.
He's like the most insensitive guy, and he's just like, oh, I'm not going to kill you now, because now I'm just going to let you live with you, having her die on your hands. And it's like, dude, she just died. Like, she just died.
Yeah.
Like 12 seconds ago, she died. As he's saying it, she's dying.
He had his venom in a syringe, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
To me.
They never set that up in any way.
No. Venom in a syringe.
Very Pulp Fiction style.
Yes. Just stabs her and squeezes it in, and then starts to incessantly pump her chest like this.
Yeah, on her frail bones.
On her body that's already broken everywhere. And I mean, there's a whole scene that happens where Jacob's outside and then people are fighting wolves and all of this is happening, and you can see him still in the background in the window just pumping away at her chest, trying to wake her up.
If he puts his venom in her and she's dead, why is he pumping her heart? Because her heart isn't pumping anymore, is it?
No.
So what was the point of that? Man, it's really a horrible message.
It was really bad.
And also at complete odds with the whole wedding, which is presented almost in this like a pornographic depiction. It's like, oh, they tilt down on the back of her dress and they're like showing all of her shoes, and it's like, it's like showing girls like how beautiful the wedding can be.
But and I thought her whole point was when you get married, it's okay to to not be abstinent anymore. I thought it was
nice, yeah.
get married so that you can do those things. But then she's like, nope, you can never do it.
I'll tell you what, though, for like the first hour and a half, you're like, this is the most boring movie in the universe. I mean, there's a whole scene where they discuss baby names, and that's when she comes up with Resmold. Anyway, Jesus
Grimace.
Christ. Grimace, yes. I wish they would have named the baby Grimace.
It would have been I would have actually liked the movie.
And also, all the werewolves suddenly turn into, like, the worst, most evil bastards. And they're like, we have to kill the Cullens and we have to kill Bella. And it's like, what?
When the whole movie, they're all protecting her from Jacob and telling Jacob not to hurt her.
They're traveling to the house, mostly to kill the baby at this point. And then Jacob comes outside and he's like, whoa, hold on, everybody. I just fell in love with the baby. Edward says...
Oh, Edward says...
He explains mostly to the... I feel like he was just staring right at the screen at us and just saying, Jacob is imprinted on Grimace. Jacob has imprinted on Grimace. They can't kill her. It's their most absolute law. Like, what? Their most absolute law, and they never talk about it until now?
Convenience.
It is. It's a movie of convenience and sadness. No one is ever happy in that movie.
No.
They're so
I don't even know why they love each other. They don't ever have... She's such a mess. Just let her die. She just causes all these issues. No man wants that woman. I'm just saying. No one wants that.
You're advocating the murder of...
No. I'm advocating no drama.
What are they going to do? This is my question, and this isn't like a cliffhanger thing of like, oh my god, what are they going to do in this next movie? It's more like, what are they going to do in this next movie? They've done everything. I don't even care what happens next, but there's going to be a whole 2 more hours. Maybe. Here's what it could be. I hope it's all about the werewolf's romance with the baby.
Yes.
Like he takes it out on dates, in a stroller.
Feeds it some baby
Feeds it
food.
peas.
Here's some Gerbers.
Yeah. And then like
And
has
kisses
some, and he like intertwines their hands.
Little babies. That's gross.
That's gross.
So gross.
Hey, Peter Cooper, what'd you think about that movie? I found it to be delightful.
This movie sucks. No pun intended.
That's good. I'm going to have you back more often. You're really good. Okay, so I have a question. We're so close. This is so weird. And we're bathed in like this yellow light. We're in some crazy park. There's a guy over there. He's touching himself.
Oh my god.
Okay. No, he's not. He's gone. He left.